morning guys, Sam from Des Renford Leisure Centre here. Today we are going to be working with some bands, so I'm going to talk you through that, and we're going to be focusing primarily on the glutes and on your core. So the way that I've tailored this workout is that if you don't have one particular band, you can kind of use another one, okay? So you are going to need a round band that we're going to put just above your knees. So grab that. If you don't have a round one, then I would recommend taking your sort of TheraBand and just putting it around your, just above your knees, and then you can just tie a knot in there, okay? Because then all the other exercises you can get away with probably not using a band. If you want to add a bit of intensity, you can grab a dumbbell, you can grab a big water bottle, whatever you have, okay? But that is just an option. So we're going to be running for 45 minutes. Just try to take on board as many of my coaching points as you can, and just tailor the workout to suit you best, okay? And as you know guys, if you have any injuries or pregnancies or anything that you're not or you're concerned about, just make sure you get that go ahead from your GP. Right, now you can chop and change your bands as you go if you need to. So I'm going to pop my medium band on. Now I like to start with these particular two exercises, just really to activate those glutes, and I tend to do this before most of my workouts, especially when I'm working my legs. So we're going to start, we're going to be going for 1 minute. Actually, let's take it to 30 seconds, because then we're going to go straight into your banded duck walk. So nice big steps. I'll tell you when you're halfway, and then we're going to change, okay? When you go into your banded duck walks, it'll depend on how much space you have. If you have loads of room, you can literally just keep on going, okay? If you have a very little space, you can just do sort of 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. All right, so let's start with those side steps. All right, here we go. So try not to use that upper body, try to stabilize your upper body, brace your core. Nice big steps. I will tell you when we're halfway, and then we'll change into those banded duck walks. So focusing on your glute med, which often if people have a weak glute med, that is when they tend to get injured. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Banded duck walks. So you are either just doing 1 or 2 steps, or you can walk the length of your passage if you want to. Now keep your knees tracking forward, stay low. I want you to go long, low and wide, okay? Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, we're going to go into your squats with your band. Now this is where you can grab something to add added intensity if you want to. All right, you have 1 minute. Your feet are just outside your shoulders. There we go. Your bum is stopping in line with your knees. If you know that you can safely go lower, you can. Now the band's going to want to pull those knees in, so I want you to focus on getting those knees to track forward. I'll show you side on. Lift that chest. I don't want to see this. Okay. Nice big squeeze through the glutes as you come up. Bracing your core. You have 20 seconds. Nice big squeeze through the glutes as you come up. Lots of weight through the heels. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now leave your band on. Okay. With the next one, you can use anything that's raised, like a little step. If you don't have anything like that, that's fine. You can actually just even use your couch if you want to. So we are going to be on one leg keeping your band on, bracing your core. Now I want you to make sure that you are leaning all your weight forward over your stabilizing leg. So gently just tapping that toe onto the surface, okay? Right, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Here we go. And you don't need a band for this one, but it will certainly add to the intensity. So I don't want you to move your weight back away from your stabilizing leg, okay? Your stabilizing leg is staying bent, adding to that intensity. Get ready to switch. 3, 2, 1. Whew, bit of a burn there. So abs are braced. Just gently tapping that toe onto the surface. Now if you are on a soft couch, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. You're going to have to stabilize through your feet and your ankles, which is a good thing. So we're going to be throwing this one in after every second exercise. So after 9 times in total. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, good job. Right, we are now going into your lunges. Again, if you want to, you can add a little bit of weight in there. So just remember with your lunges, not there, nice big step back. The band is just going to add to the intensity. We're going to pulse 2 times at the bottom of your range. All right, 30 seconds. Here we go. So 1, 2, and up. So your chest is lifted. Lots of weight through your front heel. Keeping, especially if you have a band on, keeping your knee tracking forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing over. Nice big step back. Bracing your core. So it definitely makes a difference with a band on. Just adds to that intensity. And having a material band is, I find, really, really good because they don't tend to creep up your leg and they don't sort of roll over and roll all the way up. Okay, there it is, there's your time. Right, we're going to move on to a different exercise now. You don't have to elevate your feet. If you have something to elevate your feet, you can. And again, you can even pop your feet on the couch, that's absolutely fine. So, just bring this over here so I can reach. So what we're going to do, you can just do this on the floor. And again, the band is just going to be adding to the intensity. So you're going to push up through your heels, bring your bum up, abduct your legs, so bring your knees out, in, and back down. All right, here we go. Now, I don't want to see you hyperextending through your lower back, okay? So that means just don't come up too high. Pushing up through those heels. Nice big squeeze through the glutes as you come up. Focus on the breathing. And if you wanted to, if you have a weighted plate or anything like that, if you do this workout again, you just pop it on your lap and that will add to your intensity, okay? You have 15 seconds. Then we're going to go back to the bench and then we're going to move on to those abs. Whew, feel the burn. There we go. Right. So keeping the band on, and you are again putting one leg onto whatever surface you are on, leaning all your weight forward, tapping that toe onto the surface. Here we go. So make sure you're not moving your weight back away from your stabilizing leg, okay? Raise your core. 15 seconds till we change. Having to work a bit harder to keep my knee tracking forward. With the band on, change legs. Again, leaning forward, keep your stabilizing leg bent. Keep that tension through your muscles. Brace your core. Work at your own pace, whatever works for you. 10 seconds. And again, you can even hold the dumbbell or whatever else you have into your chest for added intensity for this one. And time. Here we go. Right. We're actually going to keep the band on to work those abs. So you're going to come into a plank position. Now, you're going to be here for 30 seconds and then you go into your mountain climbers. So, you can either jump your feet or you can step your feet, okay? I'm looking for you to keep your body in a nice straight line. Your shoulders are over your wrists and you are sucking that belly in. Okay, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So, either stepping or jumping. Nice little squeeze in between your shoulder blades. Your head is neutral with your spine. Shoulders are over your wrists. Stepping it if you need to. Now, keep going. I'm going to demo your next one. Your mountain climbers. So, a little bit more intense with a band on. If you need to, you can drop your knees, okay? 3, 2, 1, into your mountain climbers. I want you to bring your knee as close to your wrist as possible. If you need to, drop your knees and you can just carry on. 15 seconds. Keeping that bump down. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Heart rate is up. Right. Now, you're going to grab your TheraBand. You're going to grab your band with the handles on, whatever you have. If you don't have one, that's cool. You can actually just do the exercise without one. So, as long as you focus on that squeeze, you're still working. Now, I want you to lean over. Create as much resistance as you need to by wrapping your hands around the band. You're going to anchor in with one hand and then you are bringing your other hand, your knee to your elbow, okay? 30 seconds, 30 seconds. All right, here we go. So leaning over. Now focus on the squeeze. So right there, that is your focal point. And you're just anchoring yourself in with your other hand, your other arm. Try breathe out as you bring the knee and the elbow together. Get ready to switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, lean over. Now we're working on the balance as well. Working on the stabilizers in the ankles and working that core. Stay leaning over. Big squeeze through that oblique at the side of your abs. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, pop that down. Right. Pop your band back around your knees. Above your knees. And we're going to go back to just tapping that toe onto the step. And if you want to, grab some added intensity. Okay, here we go. So leaning forward. Keep all the weight over your stabilizing foot. Keeping that leg bent at all times. Make sure you're not grounding through that back if you're starting to get tired. Lift up through that chest. Get ready to switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs. And that band is going to keep trying to pull that knee inwards. So just keep that knee tracking forward. Second time around, we're going to change it up a little bit with this one. I'll show you when we get there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, moving on to those abs. Now, you are lying on your back, so this can come off. Grab your TheraBand, and if you don't have one, I'll show you an alternative, okay? Now, create the right sort of resistance. You are lying on your back. Knees are in line with your hips. Bring the band underneath. Now, you are bringing your shoulders up off the floor. You're tucking your chin in slightly. I want you to work your lower back down into the mat, engaging through your core. You are trying to pull that band apart with as much force as you can, and then we're going to just pulse. Small little pulses, okay? So if you don't have a band, you can just pulse, just there. Small movement, okay? Right, 1 minute, off you go. So create that resistance, tuck your chin in, here we go. Now make sure you're not holding your breath. If you bring your knees a little bit further away from your chest, you're going to add to that intensity. You need to be working that lower back down. Tuck your chin in slightly, take the strain out of the neck. So I know it doesn't look like you're doing much, but whew, we are, I feel it. Small movement, keep pulling that band apart. You're just over halfway. Breathe, breathe, breathe. After this, that's 1 round done. Then we're going to do it all again. Whew, nearly there. 10 seconds, keep working that lower back down into your floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew, bit of a burn there. Right, grab a drink if you need to, and then we're going to go over to that second round, starting with the legs. Right, pop your band back on. So you might need to play around with the different strengths because some of the exercises I do with my thick band, some I do with this kind of medium thickness. I'm just keeping the same one on today, so I'm not chopping and changing, but you might need to play around with your bands, okay? Right. We're doing those nice big side steps, okay? As wide as you can. Core nice and tight. Here we go. And again, if you have lots of room, you can work your way across. If you don't, you can just do 1 step side to side. Nice big movements. You're going to start to feel that glute med burn. Three, 2, 1. Those banded duck walks. Forward, forward, back, back. If you don't have a lot of space. Otherwise, just keep going, okay? Now, you are low, you are long, and you are stepping wide. So it's these little sucky exercises that are really good for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. We are going into your squats. This time we're going to do some sumo squats. So we're going to bring your feet wider, outside of your hips. Your toes are pointed out. You squat as low as you are comfortable, okay? Here we go. And again, if you want to add some extra intensity, grab whatever you have, okay? Now I want you to lift up through that chest. Now that band is wanting to pull my knees in. So keep those knees tracking out, okay? In line with that big toe. Lift up through your chest, push up through your heels. Nice big squeeze through the butt as you come up. 20 seconds. And if you did want to add intensity, if you have something, you can even add a press in there if you wanted to have more of a full body workout. Get the heart rate up a bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oof, that is burning. Right, this time, we're not going to tap our toe down. You're going to bring your knee up. Okay? Leaning forward, stabilizing leg is bent at all times. Here we go. Whew, it's burning already. Wow. And again, keep that knee tracking forward. 15 seconds, engage through those abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick change. Let's go. So lift up through that chest. You are leaning forward. All that weight through that stabilizing leg. So you should really feel your core working as well. If there's anything that I would say to anyone to invest in is a good pair of bands. You can do so much with them and time. Yes. Right. What do we have? We have lunges. 2 pulses at the bottom of your range. Make sure it's a nice big step back. And again, if you want to add intensity, you can grab yourself something to hold. 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other. I'll stay side on because that's going to be better for you to see, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, drive up through that front heel. So pretend you have a piece of string attached to your head and then up to the ceiling, okay? Whew. Burn, burn, burn. Three, 2, 1, quick change. Whew. And again, keeping that front knee tucking forward. Halfway, 15 seconds. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Right. What do you have? Right, so you are elevating your feet if you want to. And we are doing a glute raise, glute bridge. Alright, here we go. So come up. Knees are coming out, in, and back down. Pushing up through your heels. And again, just a reminder, make sure you're not hyperextending through that lower back, okay? As you come up, big squeeze through the butt. You're going to feel this in your hamstrings as well, which is why I like this one. Remember to focus on your breathing. You have 30 seconds. If your band slips up, just bring it back down. You want it to be just above the knees. That's going to really add to the intensity here. Burn, burn, burn. Nearly there. You have 5 seconds. Good job. Right. Back to those knee ups. 30 seconds on each side. So we're going to bring the knee up and we're not going to tap the toe down. Okay? Here we go. leaning forward, or your weight is over that stabilizing leg. Focus on your breathing, 15 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, that hurts. Whew. Make sure you do not take that weight away from your stabilizing leg, okay? So lean forward. All that weight is forward. 15 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. We have our plank. So you are either jumping or stepping your feet out. Your shoulders are stacked over your wrists like your belly in. Bum is down, okay? Here we go. If you need to, step it out. Nice little squeeze in between your shoulder blades. Make sure your head is neutral with your spine, okay? Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into your mountain climbers. Drop your knees if you need to. Shoulders over your wrists. Bring that knee as close to your wrist as possible. 15 seconds. Whew. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. We standing. So take the band off. Grab your TheraBand or your band with the tubes, your tube band with handles. Okay, leaning over. Here we go. So that one hand is anchoring in. Try and breathe out as you bring your knee up to your elbow. And if you don't have a band, even just here, provided you squeeze or you grab a light, whatever, you're still working, okay? Get ready to switch. 3, 2, 1. Lean over, other side. Here we go. Focus on the breathing. So right there in that oblique, that is where you should be feeling it right now. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop that band back on. Grab whatever you want to add for intensity. Leaning forward, bringing that knee up. 30 seconds. Here we go. Brace that core. Keep that knee tracking forward. Seconds. Woo. Burn, baby, burn. 3, 2, 1. Change and go. Fifteen seconds. Heart rate's up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Band off. Grab your straight band. Right. So knees in line with your hips. As much tension as you can with that band. Here we go. Now keep pulling that band apart. If you want added intensity, move your knees a little bit further away from your chest. Tuck your chin in. Keep working that lower back down, okay? So, an analogy I like to use in my classes is pretend you have a tube of toothpaste under your lower back and there's only a little bit left. And you have to push all that toothpaste out of the tube. 20 seconds. Keep working that lower back down. Keep pulling that band. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Grab a drink. Whew. All right, we're gonna get one more round in, guys. Hope you're having fun. Pop that band on. Side steps. Okay, you've got 10 seconds. So remember, try not to use your upper body. Stabilize upper body, brace your core. Here we go. Nice big side steps. Once we are halfway, we'll switch to those banded duck walks. Ten seconds. And remember, with your duck walks, make sure that you are stepping long. You are stepping wide and you are staying low. Okay? Here we go. So now the band wants to pull my knees in. I'm resisting that band. Stay low. Step long. So you may want to start with your light band. When you're ready, build it up to your medium, and then you go on to your most challenging one when you are ready. And time. Right, we'll leave the timer there. Okay, 10 seconds, we're going to go into your squats. If you have something to add, you can grab it. Regular squats once again, so just outside the knees. Here we go. If you want to, you can add a press. You squat as low as you are confident, but you want to try bring that bum at least down in line with the knees, okay? Push up through your heels, lift your chest, knees are tracking forward in line with my toes. So whatever pace works for you, okay? Seconds. Whew, yeah, the heat is on, that's for sure. It's getting hot in here. Ten seconds. Good job. Right. Again, we're going to tap your toe onto the surface. So you're there. Okay, you're there. Lean forward, lift up through the chest. Here we go. Focus on that breathing. 15 seconds. You're doing great, guys. Well done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Try and keep that supporting leg bent. 20 seconds. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Into your lunges. big step back. Woo. Weight through your front heel. 2 pulses at the bottom. Here we go. And again, just picture you have some string attached from your head up to the ceiling. So you are not doing this, okay? You want to keep all the weight through that front heel. Nearly time to switch. 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Whew. Burning. Your band is slipped up, just bring it back down. Woo. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Man. Woo. Elevate those feet. Pelvis comes up. Knees come out. Alright, here we go. Nice big squeeze through the glutes as you come up. Focus on your breathing. Make sure you don't hyperextend through the lower back, okay? Breathe, breathe, breathe. Final round we are in. You have 25 seconds to go. So if your heels are further away, that'll make it harder. You're going to feel it more through those hammies. Whew. Right, second last one, grab your weight. If you want to, of course. Right, we're bringing your knee up this time. There we go. So lean forward, keep that stabilizing leg bent. So 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. Whew. Keep that knee tracking forward. Twenty seconds. Nearly there, guys. Not long to go. Handful of exercises left. Not even. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right. 2 more for those abs. You can take your booty band off. Okay, create as much resistance as you can. You are leaning over. And elbow to knee. Here we go. Big squeeze. Try and breathe out as you bring your knee to your elbow. Nice big squeeze through the side of those abs, through your oblique. 3, 2, 1. Change and go. Leaning over. Seconds. So a really good one to practice that balance as well. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. But I'm on it, don't worry. Okay, jumping or stepping those feet. Here we go. So, easy air option. Now, you need to make sure that your shoulders are over your wrists. Head is neutral with your spine. Try to keep your body in a nice straight line. You don't want that bum to start coming up, okay? Get ready for your mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop your knees only if you need to. As close to your wrist with your knee as you can, okay? Head neutral with your spine. Then you only have one more. Then a quick stretch. 3, 2, 1. Right, band off. Grab your TheraBand, your strength band. Add as much resistance as you can. Knees are stacked over your hips. Here we go. If you want to add intensity, move your knees further away from your chest. Tuck your chin in. And remember that tube of toothpaste pushing down through that lower back. Pull that band apart. You have 40 seconds and we are done. Small movement. Try not to hold your breath. Whew. Work that lower back down. If it's too intense, bring your knees back in towards your chest a little bit. Oof. My shoulders, my abs are on fire. Woo. 20 seconds. Tuck that chin in, you're almost there. Don't lose that tension between your lower back and the mat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. And relax. Good job, guys. We're going to have a little stretch, okay? But please stretch for a little bit longer. Right, let's put something a little bit more relaxing on. Right, so I'm just going to stretch out through those abs. Okay. Try to keep your hips down towards the mat. Shoulders are up, back, and down. Deep breaths. Well done, guys. Fantastic job into child's pose. Forehead down to the mat. Pushing that chest down. And coming up. Right, lunge it forward for me. Just pushing those hips forward. Lean on your bent leg. And reach across, just opening up through your obliques, through that chest. Nice deep breaths. Open up through that hip flexor a bit as well. Sometimes gets pretty tight when we're doing a lot of ab work. So try keep it nice and stretched. We'll get a ball in there even better. And nice big reach. Thank you so much for joining me today. Guys, just have a little stretch through the legs, through the glutes, quads, hammies. Have a fantastic day, and we will see you